Easy left, easy right, long, easy left, maybe, caution, hairpin right. You know, these cars were known as the Queen of Africa because they kept winning so many of the long distance African World Safari rallies back in the 70s. Go figure. Welcome back to Flip My Ride. Today we're going to tackle painting the valve cover. Why? Because she's nasty. How nasty? This is just one of those little things that makes a difference. And yes, it's just cosmetic, but cosmetic is important. But I don't just do cosmetic at Flip My Ride. This has had a full gamut of servicing and it's going to get more. Unfortunately, many cars in this situation don't.
I absolutely love cars and I hate seeing them at the wreckers like this. And at the auction yards. It's such a waste. I believe cars have their own character, their own little piece of life, and they deserve to be respected and taken care of for the years of tireless service they provide us. Not quickly patched up to get a quick buck. But there are people out there, people who care, people who do respect, and they love and will do whatever it is. They will spend whatever money is required to provide for their beloved cars. I consider myself one of those people, I'm proud to say, and I will do anything to give an old car, any car, a second chance.
So sad. But true. Anyway, let's have a look at what we need for today's project. Right, a bunch of stuff. Let's get into it.
Alrighty, time for some valve cover love. First step, we've got to remove that valve cover. So let's disconnect those leads, put them to the side there, unbolt that valve cover, and now would be a good time to replace the old gasket. Probably the longest screw I've had in a while. Alright, so rocker cover is off. I'll tell you what, she looks bloody clean in there. That looks pretty bloody good. Look how clean that is. I'm impressed. Once I got over how impressive the top end looked, and it did look bloody good, I must admit, we got back into the usual routine. Degreasing and cleaning anything that needs paint, particularly the rocker cover, valve cover, whatever you want to call it. We gave it a good degrease, a good thorough rinse and a clean, both underneath and on top. And then we're going to whack it back into the garage and start the sanding. You could go the full Monty and use a steel brush or a wire wheel, but this cover has so many different angles, I decided it was best to just go at it by hand with sandpaper. Degreased it, sanded it. There's a little bit of rust on that, but it's not. Sanded nice and flat. That's going to be done as is. We're going to paint that now. The day I shot this, it was just too windy to paint outside, so obviously we had to paint inside. Be sure to lay down some plastic, maybe even some old cardboard or something before you start laying down the paint. Give the cover about, 3 light coats, waiting about 10 minutes between each of those coats. This gives you time to pretend you're a world rally champion while you wait for that paint to dry. And with that final coat down, you can inspect it and you can celebrate. Now put it all back together, make sure you reinstall it with that new gasket. The rocker cover, cam cover, tappet cover, whatever you want to call it, she's back on and it looks very neat and tidy. We've got the radiator looking sweet. I didn't take that out, I managed to sand it and clean it in place. Battery holder looks a lot better as well. So I've tidied this up too. That's my dipstick for my auto transmission. Giving it a modern yellow top there. I might even do this, I'm not sure. She works fine, so let's fire it up. There we go. Boom, boom. Hey look, that is looking really good now, and so are some other components and parts that I've painted. I won't bore you with that, it's basically the same procedure. You will notice those as we tick along with the rest of the project. Thank you to everybody who's watching, and thank you to the subscribers, loving it. I hope you're enjoying the program, the videos. Thanks to the good doctor, don't know where that came from. Catch us on Instagram if you'd like to see some daily updates, and remember, find it, buy it, fix it, flip it. That's the objective. Enjoy it and have fun. See ya.